the disclosure of rebates, discounts and commissions. Now, this is Section 57 of the Act. Now, last week I went, as everybody here informed me at the college, I spoke for way too long about Section 47, 49 and Section 50 in terms of disclosures and that agents need to do. Important issue, and yeah, I'll put it into a newsletter so it's in writing for everybody to have in the next couple of newsletters. But guys, Section 57, I've been reminded by this by a couple of people during the week who've said, hey, loved what we talked about last week, which gave me some validation about how long I talked about it. But they loved what I talked about, but they said, what about rebates, discounts and commissions? And I said, well, that's, let's keep going in the legislation. It's Section 57. And I think the actual words are, a licensee is not entitled to any expense from a person for or in connection with services performed by the licensee in the capacity for and on behalf of the person in connection with any real estate transaction. So in other words, if you're getting a rebate from an internet provider or from a newspaper or a commission or a discount from realestate.com or discount or any of the or Domain or any of the programs that are there for you to advertise your properties. You're getting a commission from insurance providers for organising landlord insurance, any of those sorts, or commissions from tradespeople, whatever you might be getting rebates, discounts or commissions from. And today we had somebody ring the college and they actually chatted with George, one of our trainers, about when people are paying their rent. So it's rental reward schemes. Now, these are, almost rental reward, frequent flyer points for paying your rent. Now, there's a reward for the agent and there's a reward for the tenant. Now, just because the tenant might be using this scheme and they would have been told that the agent gets something too, you would still need to disclose that. And remember that this is part of Section 8 of the, Schedule 8 of the Property Stock and Business Agents Regulation actually states about that needs to be included in your agency agreements. So guys, it's really, really important that all of this is covered, that your agency agreement does include the rebates, discounts and commissions, and as I said, referred to in Section 57 of the Act, and that the source of all of the rebates, discounts and commissions are covered, and it actually needs to specify the amount of those rebates. So, you can estimate that reasonably, because often you won't know exactly how much. Or it might be, in terms of a commission on insurance, it might be X amount of percentage per policy that you refer. You might be referring people to mortgage brokers and it might be, $500 per referral, per successful referral that, results in a loan being drawn up by that mortgage broker. So, depending on how that is, you can estimate what the discounts or the rebates are going to be that you'll be receiving, but really important to disclose those. So, and as I said, the call that we had about the rental reward scheme, which is something that we'd heard about but hadn't read a lot about. When we looked at the websites, a couple of different companies doing it, at the websites about this today, it was clear that both the agent and the tenant were getting a reward here. That must be, if you're going to go down that path, you must include that within your agency agreement, so your landlord has to know that that's what you're getting from this process as well. Okay, so it's all, again, we go back to where we started today, which is talking about the transparency of everybody when we're dealing with our consumers. So really, really important.